Hello and welcome to Supreme Commander Forge Alliance Forever. Had a very high rated game today between two top 10 players. Yeah, as low as 10th right now. Maitz is in 7th position. 2100 rated. And we have Slow. Slow in the UAF. Maitz going Cybern. I think Maitz always goes Cybern, I'm not sure. Slow is probably also picking UAF here. And we're on ambush pass again. So let's see how the builds go. They're both trying to get all their P-gens in order. So the first engineer is going to grab a Max. And it's straight for the reclaim. So the second guy, and actually expanding quite aggressively. So the worry with expanding so fast is that this guy's quite vulnerable. You need to invest in an early tank to help him out. So that he is not in so much danger. The next guy is going to immediately get a Max and assist the ACU because we have all this mass to work with already queued up, and we do actually have a very early Mantis, not a lab, so that's very early to have a Mantis, so he's being very aggressive, and so he can actually afford to do this fast expansion with this guy. Nice move there, I like that. Slow, grabbing his mass, and with a couple of engineers and expanding, this guy's just gonna, well, he's trying to grab the tree groups as well. He also puts all of his buildings in a place so that his engineers can come out of the factory and immediately assist the ACU, and they won't have to move to build any of this stuff. Now he doesn't actually have enough power there. He did stall for a bit, so he probably should have added another P-gen maybe. But that's quite nice overall. See his mass depleting, his energy bar is always basically at 0, and he's not stalling right now. It's quite good. And here comes this very early Mantis. We also have, another very early Mantis as well. So very aggressive play from Maitz, knowing that, well, players will be tending to go for more engineers at the start in this map because of the reclaim. He also has a lot to grab here, so he should be taking this reclaim, and also needs perhaps some more, just more engies in general. He's now spending a lot of mass. All his build power being used. And Slow cleans up this raid. He got some reclaim on the tank so that it is lower HP, and his striker actually hasn't even taken a shot here. Radar built just too close for comfort. The PD kills it as it's going up. He wants to get it as far forward as possible. Give him as much vision as possible. And he's only now expanding to the right as ACU is leaving the base. We have 4 factories done. A lot more coming up. We have engineers spread out. Getting some reclaim done. Picking up the last few rocks. He has almost all of it gotten now, and you can see this massive reclaim difference. 1.4k mass to 600. It's because there is quite a bit in here that's not taken. This rock obviously wasn't taken until just now. But Maitz has faster expansion, a lot faster. So we have 10 2-on mexes right now. Versus Low's 6. And you can see so the total reclaim is about the same. Maitz has made up for reclaiming his mass a bit slower with having mexes for longer, and that's sort of better. It means you'll end up with more total mass in the end, obviously, because you get your mexes faster and you eventually get the reclaim anyway. There's always a trade-off. Always a trade-off in Supreme Commander. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 factories. Slow is 1 factory ahead right now. And Although Maitz took these mexes, he can hold on to them. He doesn't have enough units. We also have Artie mixed in here quite early. He's looking out for those PDs. Slow killing mid. He has killed quite a lot of the reclaim, but there's still some there to grab. These trucks actually are also worth some mass. Should be reclaimed as well. And we have both ACUs on the same side, so Mait's already taken some damage. It's actually okay for the cyber player to just trade some HP because he has the bonus regen at the base level. He has less HP, but he has 15 per second regen instead of 10. So trading some HP, losing some HP, trading with the opponent commander is okay. Now this move is really dangerous. He's put himself between an army and an ACU. But over on this side, although he had less units, he's actually reinforced more here, and now it's got a nice raid going. He is under severe pressure here. He could actually... It's in real danger here of dying, actually. He's not close to a vet level. Slow did not really go for that kill. I think if he had used his tanks there, maybe Shift G cancer happened. I think Maitz could be dead, actually. And Maitz ran those units all the way to the back of the base. Perhaps should have stayed back here. The Arties will be able to take care of this PD. Maitz is so low. I said you should trade HP, but he's 1500. It's a little 7600. That's just a gigantic difference. But still, Maitz has more total mass in this game and more generated mass right now, thanks to this raid. So Slow to even things up needs to take this reclaim that's been left, and he has made a huge number of arties. This is pretty crazy. So UEF have 205 HP on their artillery, which means they're the only artillery that takes 3 ACU shots to kill. So they're quite an effective tool versus enemy ACUs. Obviously, if a tank does a bit of damage, one shot of a Mantis, you know, that's going to make it die in 2 shots to an ACU, but it can help versus ACUs. We need to see, what Maitz desperately needs is to farm some vet right now. It's the only way he can get HP back in any reasonable time without commander upgrade, like, well, T2 will give him back some health and regen. But it's not going to be a terribly effective upgrade on this map. So you generally need a lot of mass to spend with that ACU. It's certainly useful in some scenarios on this map, but right now it's all about the T1. So the gun upgrade is the upgrade of choice. We have a lot of factories here. Let's see how many. 9 factories. Oh, slow. He has 10 built, 2 about to be built, but he can't actually afford them. He doesn't have the mass. Needs to get this reclaim. There's a lot of it, and also secure the expansion. He's almost on his first vet level. Maitz playing dangerously, letting himself get into range of the ACU, which could actually, I mean, sometimes if you let the ACU in range of yours, that can just be the end of the game if the other player really wants to take you out. But he has to keep coming in and trying to get this damage, try to get these kills, because he needs that vet level. I think Slow may have just gotten his first one. He has, in fact. It's going to give him more regen, more max HP. It also healed him for about 1200 HP. And Maitz running very low power build here, 260 power income, so it's going to make it very difficult to make commander upgrades. And also switch into air if Slow was to go for that. So he's just going to be relying on T1 at the minute for the foreseeable future. He has secured, or is trying to secure, this expansion with a large reclaim field, he should maybe assist to get that PD up a bit faster. And he's forced to retreat. He got his vet level, so he has more regen, got some healing, but he's forced back. Does not have the units to make this fight. He does slip passive units, that's very nice. It's going to force Slow to retreat units to fight this, and he's also going to take out an extra Bex and an Engineer. On the left, this reclaim field is pure gold for him. He needs this badly. And Slow with this powerful commander should be able to make some gains, push up here. Less arties in the mix now. Some of them have died, and I think we probably have quite a few dead ones in here, and also it's making less of them. Focusing on tanks again. Now this is fine for Slow. This is just, he's losing some units, but all the time this ACU gets more powerful as it's fed Mantis to feast upon, and he's leaving more reclaim. Maitz is leaving more reclaim for Slow. This attack, this is a lot of units. Slow wondering what the fuck. I'm not sure why. Also, very strange that Slow doesn't have a energy storage yet. Ooh, look at, he has quite a significant army for Maitz, and that makes me worried for the right hand side, where he's not reinforcing as much, and we have. Oh, he started the air, but realized he doesn't actually have the mass for that. He does now have quite a bit of mass in the bank thanks to reclaim, and this attack at the top did some damage, killed some mexes, distracted Slow, but also left some reclaim. So more PGens, and now we're going to see air and bombers come out. Maitz has regened quite a lot of HP now. He's back up to 5k. Slow on double that, and Maitz, oh no, he's moved into the wrong place here, and all of his units now have to be sent in. He's so low. Oh no, did he just Slow? I think that may have been a wall that he built. Maitz accidentally reclaims a tree, and Slow has just enough HP to survive, but actually he's gonna die to this PD. Oh, he's trying to dodge the T1 PD shots, and he goes down as well as Maitz overruns the base. But look, Slow, he survived just long enough. I'm pretty sure he got the win there. If I check in the leaderboards, maybe it would tell me. The replay vault. Let's see. Yeah, Slow got the win. Survived just long enough. So after you kill the opponent ACU, you just have a few seconds in which to kill the opponent's ACU, and then it's a draw. Slow survived long enough and got the win. That was extremely close. I mean, so I'm surprised Slow even went so low there. He had double the HP of Maitz, and Maitz was just right in the middle of Slow's entire army here. Just a misclick with the ACU. That's the thing, if you look away at the wrong second in 5x5, you can just very quickly die to T1. I think he was focusing on perhaps up here and maybe using these bombers. These bombers could have done a lot of damage to this ACU, done a lot of damage to the base with these Mantis. All this power is vulnerable. So that's very unfortunate for Maitz. He just made a slight error with his ACU movement. Nice game, nice close one. A lot of fighting. You'd see, you know, people say, don't. Subcom isn't about micro. I mean, there's a lot of micro to be done in Subcom. Nice game from both players. Well played. Nice to see them both playing again. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.